Okay, Allis Chalmers 710. Unfortunately, this has some damage it did not have when I went for the preview. Somebody broke the steering wheel. It basically just spins. This will come off. I wish we knew that when we were loading it into the truck, because we had to put this in the bed of the truck. I had to let the air out of the front tires, and there was a whole fiasco. So we had no steering. Steering is definitely tight, which I knew it was tight when I looked at this, but it was not broken. So somebody did break the steering wheel, unfortunately. Hopefully I can figure out a way of fixing it, possibly putting some sort of a pin in it, like that. As you can see, when this comes off, I'll try and show you 1 second. So there's a couple little tangs that lock into this adapter piece right here, and that's what's broken off inside the steering wheel. So I'm thinking of a pin, basically drill a hole through here, stick a bolt in there with a pin, because there is a matching spot right here. And there might be another one right here for sure, and right here. So there's two of them on here. It's just you gotta get those lined up to actually work properly. So the engine does turn over, does have some compression. She is a bit growly. This would be a points and condenser setup on here. I kind of want to keep this original. It definitely does need some work. I do have a cover for this. I knew this was missing. I do have a cover for it. So that's one thing I do got to put on here if it's going to be stored outside. It'll be outside, not today, probably tomorrow. I'll find the air filter and put an air filter on it. Other than that, the machine is in decent condition. We've not lifted up the seat yet. Battery will not take a charge. This should want to lift. This side here is unlatched. One moment. Okay, it took two sets of hands to gain access underneath. But here's the setup. That would be for accessories. One of the seat cushions did fall off, not a big deal. Belts here. It's not horrible. Definitely been sitting a long time. It does shift, and the brakes actually do work on it. Put that steering wheel back on. There we go. So, like I was saying, the steering was tight when I looked at it, but it was not broken. So, I'll have to get in there, clean up the steering box, try and get the steering again. Go through the engine, try and get spark out of it, clean the points. Go from there. Hopefully I can use this engine. I do have an engine for parts in that Boland's, so I can use some parts off of that, but not a lot. I think the ignitions might be different. This one uses a standalone coil. That one I believe is an electronic. So that's where we're at on this one right here. These are the latches that were kind of giving us some hard times here. They're on rubber isolators, but that does, so basically as the isolator turns and it's supposed to unlock it, then it has a secondary latch right here, I noticed. Don't know what that's going to, but anyways, that's the Allis Chalmers. For more on this at a later date. Saving grace on this, the body is actually in really nice shape.